So we just learned about the Roto Lotto. We just talked to Lima again at the start, and we're getting this trial on the go. Lima wants to talk again. This guy sure talks a lot. What you should attempt to do is... I'm not even sure Lima's a guy. You should use they. Defeat 3 of the Pokemon that lurk here in their dens. So it's the same trial as in Sun and Moon, with a Gumshoos as the totem Pokemon. And a TM right there. I'll probably want to get that. Trial start. Let's get this thing going. This should go fairly quick if I only got to go 3 of the young gooses. Yeah, 2 more of this one down there. And does this one count? I'll take a look in, but unless we get a message after the battle, it probably doesn't count as one of the ones in their dens, even though it jumped out of one. Seems like the way Nintendo would stretch the trial. I hope I'm pleasantly surprised, though. Oh, no, it does count. Right on. 1 more. Let's get this TM, though. Brick Break. That could be handy. Definitely handy that it saves us from coming back later to get it. Crawl through here. Get this. Super Potion's always handy. Nothing in there. Now he's up there. Should be easy enough to deal with. Oh, he ran over there now. And there's an item over there. At least we get something for running over. X defense. Back over there. Does it stop, or is there something we actually have to do to get him to stop? Ah, Team Skull again. I thought they were going to do something that might actually mess the trial up instead of a battle, because apparently these guys can't. Does he got a Zubat again? Just one Zubat? No, Drowsy 1 more time. It might be up 1 level from the last battle. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain too much about not having like a drastic level curve, but they could curve up a little quicker than this. I don't know if Poplio can get Brick Break, but I don't think there's much point in giving it to him. Might help with Dark types, but that's it. I should get something to deal with Dark types on its own. You know, there's a mad strong Pokemon lurking back here somewhere, right? I'd run if I were you. No, we're not going out like that. We gotta get our revenge. Go stand over that den and catch that sulking young goose. So they're trying to catch the young goose? Is that what's going on here? Oh, that actually helps me to battle the young goose. This is awesome. I dig what they're doing here. Oh, it's Gumshoes. But not the totem one. Figure there's a totem one coming up after. See if Water Gun knocks out from here. Yep. Decent. Now we gotta listen to some pissed off Team Skull guys. Oh, no, they don't even notice. I thought nobody could get in without doing the trial. Apparently there's that guy guarding the way into here. And those Team Skull guys got past Lima. Not a very secure spot. There's the totem, Gumshoes. He looks scary. But only because he has a resemblance to a current world leader. It's not that the actual design is scary, it's just that the resemblance is uncanny. And I use the term world leader very, very loosely. Speed harshly fell. That doesn't matter too much with the Aqua Jet though. Deal with Gumshoes if we can right quick. And then we'll deal with the young gooses as we have to. I think we only got to deal with one, but they might call more. Use the priority move since we got it. Should do just as much damage to Gumshoes. And I think we get our Normalium Z out of this. Get some HP and attack stat boosts. That's helpful. Do a water gun. Hopefully not get taken out because we've been losing defense, I think. I think we've been hit with a growl or two at least. And there we go. Ha, right on. Poplio does look proud of himself. And I think we can get out of here now. And we get the Z Crystal. Ah. Looks like they tried to make it transparent. Like they tried to give it the appearance of transparency. I was oh, Lima's probably going to show us what the motion for the Z move is. Because the NPC seems like they always do. Yeah. Strike an elegant pose like that one. One thing forgot to mention, the totem Pokemon. In every locale where a captain holds his or her trials, you'll encounter a particularly strong Pokemon like Gumshoos just now. And during battles such as against such Pokemon, they may summon allies. It's not a tactic often seen in other regions. Perhaps Pokemon in Alola are simply more inclined to help one another. And now we can catch Pokemon in this cave. And we're getting a gift of more balls. They give us so much free shit in this, and we're getting the healing again. That's gotta be 9 or 10. I should have kept a tally. If I do another run, I'm keeping a tally of how many times they heal our Pokemon for us. But I don't think I want to catch any Yungoos or Gumshoos while in this cave. Oh, here's the robots again. Wow, a Z-Crystal. So that's what they call a Z-Crystal. It appears that Alola's mysterious Z-Crystals are received for overcoming trials. Is that right? I suppose it may be admirable to overcome such trials using your own strength and skill, rather than relying on technology as we do. I'm Zossie. You're kinda awesome, you know? Reminds me of Riku from Final Fantasy X. And this is where you're supposed to say Alola to each other, is it not? I'm Dulce. And we're part of the Ultra Recon Squad. That ball thing you used to, that's some amazing bit of tech. We might just have to borrow that idea. We're investigating all about Z-Crystals and ores and that kind of stuff. So I guess we'll probably see you around. Ha. I think that was their attempt at doing the Alola sign. They made it look pretty robotic. Ah, Diglett. I haven't used Diglett. Maybe I'll catch him. Nah. I don't see what advantage Diglett really got in getting the Steel type in addition to Ground. It's like I'm pretty sure Ground is already super effective on Poison and resistant to Poison defensively. So getting Steel and being totally immune to it doesn't seem like it helped it a whole lot. I could be wrong, but that's just the way it seems to me. Ah, an item. An orange berry. They're way better berries, but it's appropriate for where we're at, I guess. Let's see where we catch Togedemaru. Like I said, I think it's on Ula Ula Island. Blush Mountain. I think that might be a new... Oh no, that's on Ula Ula Island. It's in the same spot, or roughly the same area. We talking to Lima again? Seems like that's what's going on. Knocking the barricades down. There they go. So Lima's the only captain, but there's the Kahuna to battle too, I think. And with the fairy move we have on Poplio, Hala shouldn't be a problem either. And we got more tutorial for Z moves. Great. The tutorial in this game, like the mandatory tutorial, it's kind of excruciating. Here goes Kukui with the Z power though. Does he? No, Olivia gives us the Z power rock. Rockruff uses its Z power, breakneck blitz. So we had Rockruff use the fighting Z power, I think. Oh no, fighting's Alo pummeling, that was normal. So we're looking for Lily, are we? Tells us to use the map. And it's suggesting we go out this way. Might as well not argue with the map. And we got a flying Pokemon swooping. We're getting swooped. Rufflet. That's not one I've used. Actually, let's go for one more disarming voice. It might hang on, it might be... Yeah, it knocked it out. Maybe I'll go for a Rufflet though. There's probably more flying Pokemon on this route. But if it's level 10, chances are it's only going to be able to handle one Dazzling... It's not Dazzling Gleam, Disarming Voice. Use Icy Wind here. I haven't used a lot of Fearos, but I've used enough that I don't need to use a Fearo on this playthrough this time. So is Lily up here, or is she down at the bottom somewhere? Let's grab that item right quick. Find Lily and find out what they expect for the next part of the game. Is that little front feather one of the gender differences? That could be kind of cool. This one's 3 levels higher than the last Rufflet we saw. So let's get this one, and we might as well train that. Help us against fighting types. See if we can catch them in a heal ball. Since we're planning on using them. Save us a trip to the Pokemon Center. And give it a cool looking pink ball instead of the regular one. I dig the heal ball. Right on. First ball. And now we have our second Pokemon, so it's not all on Poplio anymore. These revives aren't just rotting in our bag, we might actually end up being able to use them. And let's switch Rufflet to the front of our party. Because Poplio's been leveled. And we got Sharpbeak. That we might as well put that on Rufflet. Lily's on the map down there, it looks like. In this cave. Mameli Meadow. The spot for the Oricorio transformation. And there's a lost Nebby, that's what's going on here. Apparently Nebby doesn't have any battle moves. Huh. Rotom's decided to boost the experience our Pokemon gain. So that's handy. Cottony appeared. That's another one that might have been interesting to use. I might try and use one of those in the post-game or online. Kind of curious to see what the... I'm gonna butcher this name probably. Braviary? I think that's what it is. Kind of curious to see what Braviary does. I've never used one before. And there's the Oricorio. I'm not happy about this matchup, but Poplio doesn't do great here either. Maybe we should go for Fury Attack. And let's see what TM's Rufflet might be able to take advantage of. Not Fury Attack doesn't help us out that much more than Wing Attack does. Unless we start hitting for more than 2. 3. There we go. Let's give Rufflet workup. Better than Leer. Got an escape rope. Wild Smoochum. It's not who I'd expect to find in this cave. And not someone I want to leave a flying type Pokemon up against either, because Smoochum in all likelihood's got Icy Wind too. Are we asleep? Or are we confused? Confused. I know that there's one that does both, and I get them mixed up fairly often. Let's go for the water type stab move. Powder Snow. It's not Icy Wind, but it still wouldn't be nice for Rufflet to deal with. And I'm glad I picked up some ice heals. That's handy. And Smoochum's calling for help. That's a bit of a pain. 2 Smoochums. Maybe I need to catch a fire type. Or a fighting type. Hone Claws. Do we want to get rid of Peck for it? Might as well. Wing attack outdoes Peck in basically every single way. So this way we'll just decide which one we want to keep more. Let's see what Braviary gets for your special attack stats and if it gets any moves that way. Forgot I had to register a target since it's a horde battle now, or not a horde battle. An SOS battle. Another Confusion Kiss. Definitely looks like it's, yeah. I'll probably end up going with Hone Claws because its base special attack is under 60. There's Nebby. You gonna come with me or are you gonna run off somewhere? Phew, running around sure is tiring. Whoa. So the people of Alola meet in places like this too, huh? Calm yourself, Zozzy. There's only one thing we're here to confirm. We must find someone strong enough to protect the blinding one. Let us see if you might be the one. So we're battling the Ultra Recon Squad now. Dulce. Who do you got? I didn't think these guys had Pokemon. Oh, they got a Furfrou and a Beast Ball. Let's use the workup, why not? Whoa. That was a little painful. Switch Rufflet out for Poplio so we make sure Rufflet gets the stats. And the experience, I mean. Is Furfrou that strong? Furfrou got so much power. Let's heal up Poplio. And go for Water Gun. This should be the last move we have to take. Once we hit it with one more. Once we hit it, there should be only one more move to take afterwards. Did it sand attack us or something? It must have. See if we can hit with Aqua Jet. There we go. Now, do we have to fight Zossie as well? Or is it just Dulce? Is Dulce satisfied? Do we meet his expectations? Something a robot doesn't understand. Imagine that. I see, so that's a Pokemon battle. We had tried to investigate what it meant to battle a Pokemon, but it's quite different when you do it yourself. At least it seems that the Pokeball we tried to create has worked properly to capture us a Pokemon here in Alola. And I have seen for myself how strong you are, young Alolan trainer. So Dulce, what are we gonna do? Trainer, you should know that this one here warps away if it's threatened in any way, and the holes that are torn open as a result invite dangerous beings into this world. But perhaps things will be alright as long as there are trainers like you in Alola. What about that girl, though? That girl should have nothing to do with our investigations, nor this Pokemon of hers. So, as long as no one's foolish enough to open a path that could lead here from Megalo Tower, let us carry on, Zazie. So I figure we're gonna end up in Megalo Tower at some point in the game. Wonder if there's anything in there that we just missed. We can always come back though. And we get healed one more time. And Lily explains the Oricorio form changes. And now that the Meadow mini quest is done, we're going to take a quick break.